I'm Ronnie here again at Kyambogo University. As you well know, Kyambogo University is going to hold again another election, and this is a by-election. As you well know, the former guilty president was dismissed, so they're going to have a by-election which is yet to be held. So here, I'm going to host one of the guild aspirants, and he's right here. So, sir, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
MC Media, MC Ronnie 256 Media at our channel. So you can introduce yourself to the Kyambogo University students.
My name is Andama Emmanuel. I'm a student at Kyambogo University. I do Bachelor of Arts with Education. I'm in my third year, first semester. I'm also a guild aspirant in this guild race, where we are running for guild presidency in a by-election, which is because a sitting guild president was dismissed and therefore the position fell vacant. So I'm running, and I rally students of Kyambogo University to rally behind me, give me their support, give me their vote for President Kyambogo University.
Alright, yeah. So many of you people have been saying, MC Ronnie, why can't you bring Mr. Andama? So today I'm with him. We're going to have him here on the round table. On our round table, on our talk, we see what he has for us, what he's going to promise for us, what he's going to pledge for us, and of course at the end of it all, you will know who you're going to vote and why you're going to vote for him. So, Mr. Andama, I got to understand that you participated in the previous election or previous campaign. So, and I got the information things didn't go on well as expected. So, you had to use this opportunity also to come back in the race. So, my question is, how sure you're going to make it in this time round? That's all.
So I will start by saying that in the previous election, I became a candidate because my candidate was disqualified. I was initially a camp chair of Team Humphrey. I was the camp chair, or others prefer to call it camp manager. But my candidate got disqualified, and when he got disqualified, the team entrusted me with responsibility, or they saw capabilities in me, and that's why they gave me the opportunity to run on short notice. Yes, I cannot say that I failed. I can surely say that I won in my own opinion, because within 2 weeks I was able to gather more than 1,000 votes. Yet people who had been in the race earlier than me, many of them, got less than that, if you leave alone the two. So this time I'm in this election. I have confidence that I will win because I have the support of the students. I have the love of the students, and also I'm on the agenda of the students. I'm not looking for any personal benefit as an individual. I'm not self-centered. I'm not looking for opportunity just for myself, but it is service, it is servitude, it is making students have a better atmosphere where they study from, making students live in a better Kyambogo.
All right, that's good. So, in the previous campaign, NUP as a party had the two candidates. So this time around, what's on? Is it going to happen again, or this time around, NUP is going to front for us only one candidate?
Initially, we participated in the NUP process of getting a flag bearer, and we were two candidates. Thankfully, we had some issues that didn't go well, but at least by the end of the nomination day, which was Monday, we were having one candidate, and that's me. So I'm the NUP candidate, the flag bearer in this running election.
So you are alone.
So I am very confident to tell you and the viewers, the students of Kyambogo University, that I'm the only candidate in this election for NUP, and therefore as NUP we are one, we are united, and we are going to win this election.
Okay, that's a good one. So as we see from the previous election, Nupu bring up two guilty presidents to come in for the campaign. I can suggest it was kind of setback to your side, to your camp, not so.
Yeah, so bringing two candidates surely is a setback when all of you have the same ideology and have the same branding. So if we have two candidates putting on NUP colors, it surely costs the voters, it confuses voters.
Yes, actually, even some people were doubting the organization in the party, like the transparency. How are the people communicating? They thought there is kind of misinformation. People are not communicating. We thought you're going to bring, if it is so this time around, then that's good.
Yeah, so that confusion at least made us learn a thing or two, and that's why this time, as the party, we were able to agree and bring one candidate, which is Andama Emmanuel.
So, Mr. Andama, briefly, what are some of your key manifesto? Just point out someone to see which you are going to start on, like which you are going to bring for the Chamberlain University students.
One of the key things is welfare of the student. When we talk about welfare of the students, it covers a very big scope. Welfare of students has to do with where students sleep. Right now we have a crisis that now the university is fully fledged with students from year 1 to year 3 for the courses that have 3 years. Why? The COVID years ended where students were fewer.
True.
Now students are many as they were supposed to be, but unfortunately there is an issue of hostels, there is an issue of accommodation. So the university has to plan, has to think how it is going to accommodate these students. It doesn't only have to matter for them to admit students without knowing where these students are going to sleep. So the university has to be concerned about that. The other issue is about these very halls of residence within the university. For God's sake, these halls are very dilapidated. Students need better accommodation. They need better places where they can be staying. So these are some of the things we want to advocate for the welfare of students. We look at EduRoam. EduRoam is a service where we are supposed to access free internet everywhere in the university. But this is the internet which doesn't reach almost every place. Yet it is something which people what? Pay for. So we want to advocate for such things so that our money reflects in the services we get.
Okay. I can see. So, Mr. Emmanuel, that's the good one. So, I have another question. When you talk about, I've seen your manifesto. It's a good one. So, Chambogo University students have got some issues. I want to know what is the role of the guilty president? Like, is the guilty president only operates around the premises of the campus, Chamberlain University, or is also outside the Chamberlain? Can also have power outside the university, because I see there are other students who don't reside within the campus, but also have got issues of recent have got issues of the explosion of the gases by some students of course of the university. So does the guilty president have a role also on outside affairs of a student, or a student is only sort of prone when he's in the campus?
The guild president is the head or is the leader of the students.
Okay.
Is the leader of students. Now, what are the roles of the guild president? The roles of the guild president, first of all, don't only stop within the university. The roles of the guild president are: 1, the guild president is a link or is a bridge between the students and management or the university administration. So the guild president has to represent students at council. Council is the topmost organ of the university. Now, the guild president is given a slot and is also given a chance to appoint another female representative or a representative of another gender. If a guild president is female, you will have to get a representative who is male. If the guild president is male like me, you'll have to get a female representative. So that is the other gender. So this him and that person, they go to council to make sure the desires, the aspirations and needs of students are known to top management, so that as the university is making policies, it makes policies not blindly, but it makes policies in consideration of these very students. The other thing, The guild president is the political head of the student leadership.
Yes.
The student leadership is what we call the guild leadership. We have the president, he has the executive, we have the GRC. So the guild leadership, the guild president is the top leader of that organization or that leadership of students. So anything concerning student leadership, it is him. Then the guild president also works in conjunction with the dean of students as far as the welfare of students is concerned. So the guild president interacts with the dean. The guild president informs the dean about, like the incidents you have said, where students got a blast of a gas. The guild president, in touch with the dean of students, is supposed to deal with such a challenge. So therefore, his jurisdiction is not within the perimeters of the university inside. His jurisdiction is as far as where the students of Kyambogo are.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel. Once again, when we go to the side of the students with disabilities, in most cases they have been left out, they have been ignored. What are the guidelines of putting in place to cater for them? You find the student is blind, you find a student can't access some areas, but how can a disabled student also fit in the Kyambogo University?
Yeah, so there is the disabled persons policy within the university, where that policy, one of the element issues in that policy is that students who have disabilities are supposed to be catered for. The university is meant to be inclusive in all its elements. Buildings, when buildings are being built, the university is asked to be considerate. That's why you see buildings like CTF, CLB have where it has ladders, but also it has that sloping kind of thing where people
the stairs,
leave alone the stairs. There is that the route which is like a narrow path where people who don't want to use stairs can pass. That wasn't just put for fun. That is a provision for people who are disabled. The same to lectures or any other place where there is a public gathering or a public hearing. Students are supposed to be in. If students are supposed to be in such a gathering, there has to be somebody interpreting or an interpreter. Why? Because Kyambogo University is inclusive. We are all aware that we have students who are impaired, who can't hear, who can't see. So visual aids, according to the policy, have to be given. Interpreters have to be available, and we have to make sure, one of our desires is to strive and see that these are implemented. They are not only written, but they are implemented, and students who have disabilities get to be assisted.
All right. So, in your opinion, how do you see Kyambogo University when you are when you're entrusted by the students of Kyambogo University?
My vision and my desire would be to see a better Kyambogo where students have the freedom to freely express themselves about things they are disgruntled about. I want a Kyambogo where there is no intimidation. I want a Kyambogo where the management of Kyambogo University respects the freedom, liberties and rights of the students. I want Kyambogo University where there is consideration in many of the policies the university advocates for.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you talk about the issue of surcharge?
Yeah, the issue of surcharge is a very pertinent issue, and it is something which exists and it will surely continue to exist. However, we shall ask for a review and terms and conditions of surcharge to see how this kind of fee can be bettered, or how it can be worked upon to see that we are not over squeezed as students, but also its aim is more, it becomes justifiable. Maybe we can look at how it can be revised. Probably, yes. I will not say much about it because I have something I plan about it, but definitely maybe for another day.
Okay, we have this kind of issue not only within the university politics, but also even the national politics. You find when I can speak about, maybe let me talk about a constituency. Someone might decide to be an MP in a certain area, and you know what? So in that area, and he got to understand, of course, the EC always gives out how the constituency how it has voted. Like you get to know in this sub count I've got these votes in this. Now when I try to bring that here, to picture that here at Cambogo University, we have very many faculties,
And schools.
yeah, and schools. So you might find the school of maybe let me talk about school of education. Yeah, I get to understand you come from the school of education. You find Mr. Andama Emmanuel performed very well due to the fact that you come from that faculty, that school. And you find maybe in engineering you have not performed so well, like you are like, I haven't made it to the way I expected. Then but you find yourself you have made it, you are the great president, you've been the best out of the race. And what am I trying to bring out here? When such people reach in power and they get to notice that in this school, maybe of engineering, I didn't perform well, and that means that I'm not going to mind about what they are facing. I'm going to concentrate maybe in the school of education, maybe in a business school. Maybe that's where I got a number of votes. Is it going to apply with Mr. Andama?
First of all, that can't apply in this context because a guild president doesn't have a right to the consolidated fund.
Okay.
So he doesn't release money,
okay,
which works in the university. But also, as a leader, after election, you are a representative of all the people, regardless of who voted you and who didn't vote you.
Yeah.
You have that social responsibility, which now comes to all the people. So as a leader, you are representing not only people who voted you, you are representing the entire population now. So definitely when I'm elected, I will not look at people who voted me.
Okay.
I look at the entire
That's a good one.
community.
So what are some of the problems facing Cambogo University students apart from potholes? What? Because we have also social problems. Like a leader, you might have not tried this and this.
The problems which are pertinent here, I think one of them is the student IDs. It may look light, but it is a very serious thing. As students, we are meant to have our IDs as early as possible. Personally, I got my student ID when I was completing year 2. I don't think that is acceptable. Currently, at the gates, you can't pass when you have not showed your ID. Okay. So where do they expect people to get IDs when they are not providing them? Secondly, we have challenges. We have issues with missing marks. We have issues with lecturers who are not who don't want to teach. We have issues with lecturers who want to molest students. So if we have done exams and there is a policy that says marks should be on our portals within 2 to 4 weeks, why can't the marks be on our portals? So I want to think that these are some of the things which affect us, because when I've done an exam, I have to see my marks so that I know if I passed or I didn't pass. Okay. So I think basically the main issues are about the academic bit of it and the welfare of students generally.
Yeah. Actually, I would have wanted to be with you for more time, but it's like I'm not going to make it because of time. I know you're busy, you want to do your final touches, you are here and there. I've had a lot of questions, but I think let us end it from here. I shall get you maybe next other time if I can't avoid it, God willing, if there is a need.
Thank you so
much. I wish
much.
you the best. Thank you for visiting our channel.
Thank you so much for
mister me. And I wish you all the best. I wish you the luck. And back to my viewers, of course, I was with Mr. Andama Emmanuel. He's a teacher in making, he's a third year student, but also is an aspiring guild president in this coming by election, which is going to be soon held at Cambogo University. And who knows, when he makes it, maybe I'll bring him again on our channel and he'll be rejoicing for the success, just rally with him. And maybe I'm going to just give him 1 more minute to just seek for votes, call upon you people to vote for him. So Mr. Andama, you can just use 2 minutes to call for voters. And you also?
Yes, so I want to thank my brother here for hosting me. I want to thank all of you who are going to watch this interview. I want also to remind you that we shall be voting on 15th of this very month. Come cast your vote for Andama Emmanuel, 15th of September. I will be so grateful for your support. I'll be so grateful for your mandate. I'll be so grateful for your vote. And I want to promise, I want to pledge that surely your vote will not be in futility. Your vote will bear fruits. Your vote will bear a significance on a better Chambogo. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Let's meet on 15th.